Hey Taurus, how you doing? It's your girl Ruth. Welcome back. Yeah, this is personal. That's why I'm doing sign by sign because it's a personal Akasha Records, and that's why I named it Akasha Records. And but I put "Don't be a sacrifice." The reason why I said that is because I think that if everyone is not trying to heal themselves and move to the next level in life, and just staying stuck and accepting what's going on, those might be the ones that they're getting out of here. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but we got to be careful. We got to raise our vibration. We got to eat right. We got to eat Mother Nature's food. We can't be, who is that? Excuse me, yeah. We can't be eating that crap that they've been feeding us for years. They done poisoned us. They done told us what we had to eat, and all that stuff was nothing. They've been making it in the laboratory, hybrid foods. I know we hybrids too, but still, we need healthy food. And now they want to say you sick and, you know, trying to take us out of here. That's what I think. So now we're finding out that all this time they've been dipping into our memories, our records. I don't know if y'all remember the movie, where is it at? Oh, shoot. Inception. I think that's what it is with Leonardo DiCaprio when they were paid to go inside of people's dreams, and they went inside people's dreams to steal their ideas and to steal stuff from them, and they would go into a whole bunch of different. I didn't know at that time there was different dimensions in that person's mind while they slept, and that's what they've been doing to us all this time. Going inside of our dimensions inside of us. They know how to do it. Paying people probably to do it. Who knows? Might be somebody around you. Who knows? You know? And now it's time for us to get dip into, if you already know, there's people who don't know, dip into your own Akasha records. It's a picture on the best thing I could say to even say about what I'm talking about is a movie on Netflix called, it's a series called The Magicians, and it tells about a lady librarian that's in like the heavens, the cosmos, and she is the librarian over the Akashic records of that library, and it's books on everybody that ever was, ever will be, and people are coming in there and studying it. You have people breaking out to steal their own books, steal other books, you know. But I think my thing that make me kind of not skeptical, but just like if y'all looked at my page on Halloween, Happy Ancestor Halloween, and I asked for help from Papa Legra, and the reason why I did that, he came to me, and knowing he from Haiti now, that's when my grandma, she was adopted from Haiti. So maybe we can, I don't know, maybe it's time for me to get to another level. And, excuse me. So I wanted to make sure my family was okay. And he is in charge of the crossroads. And he's in charge of uh, human and the underworld, from crossing from human to the underworld. And I'm pretty sure people have been going there, humans themselves have been going to the underworld and doing whatever they got to do and then coming back. But I just wanted to make sure my family was okay, and he helped me with that. And he's a trickster, true. He did do scare me at the end, but everything was good. But I wanted to know, is there someone in charge of that will try to block you? But I do know now about negative things they put in your mind through the technology, through the phones, the computers, the 5G, the things they put out, and the cameras out and outside, all that kind of stuff. That's why I have on the other page, I mean, my other videos about, they say to tell you not to bring your phone with you everywhere and unplug your TV and stuff at night and try to put your phone on, have it right by you, or either cut it off. So yeah, so they're putting negativity like that. So I tried to meditate myself, because you have to hold crystals and eat right and stuff like that. Um, I wasn't sure what I was doing, so that's why I want to learn with y'all, and we all learn together, so we can be strong and be the best that we can be. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is, Mother Nature, the edible plants that I've been showing on my Your Healing Journey. I just want to show y'all some more edible plants, and see which one maybe they feel like y'all need to learn or look for or something. And then I'll name some of Dr. Sabi's edible plants and stuff as well. I'll just pull a few and put it to the side. But yeah, I think this is very important because I'm always curious. I was curious since a child. I always been open-minded, and I always knew something was wrong with the world, that everybody shouldn't be just living to die. You know what I'm saying? You live, you go to school and being taught something. Reading, writing, math is the only thing I think you should be learning, and your own history of who you are. But you're being taught all other stuff for somebody else's agenda. You're working for somebody else's family or their legacies to prosper. Unless you step out of the box and started open your eyes and see that you can do the same thing. And it's very few that are selected that do. But I didn't like school, so y'all can tell that. But yeah, so oh shoot. So that was one thing. I'm gonna another one drop. And then when you go to college, there was no guarantee that you were gonna get a job or career when you got out. That was disappointing to a whole lot of people, you know. So all this is just to make you disappointed, to keep you, you didn't make the team, you didn't make the football, the basketball, you didn't go to a high college and all that kind of stuff. So that messed up a lot of people's minds, their pride, because they had been boosted up, and, stuff like that. And then you on the work, you working, and you working on a job, taking all these taxes out. You barely get a good paycheck. I mean, some people do. A good job. They're good employers, okay? But most of the time it's not. And you're working for somebody else's agenda, and you end up could get fired at any moment. You're not. They don't value anybody anymore. Then you trying to get a 401k. You trying to be there and stay there so you can get a retire off the job. And most of the time these days, that probably won't happen. And then you die. You get old, so-called old, your sickly body, because they took all the nutrients and everything out the food. I talk about that with the dopamine and the electro foods. Dr. Say we talk about the copper taken out of the food and everything, right? And your probiotics and so that's bummer. So you're killing your body that way, getting stuffed up. You're eating 3 meals a day, snacks in between, drinking acid water, acid drinks, and you're clogging up your arteries. You're not cleaning your body out. You're not detoxing because you wouldn't grow up that way. I told y'all how my mom did us. Not all my sisters and them did that. I might have been the only one. Out of 10 kids, one passed away when he was a baby. And I have some others that passed away as well, but when they were alive, they didn't clean their bodies out like that, like my mom and I did. So, you you didn't know, so You end up obese or either diabetes, cancer, arthritis, something wrong. And then now they want to start this virus thing because everything's supposed to be, well, the ninth, like the president is 40, 54th president, at equals 9. So it starts back over to zero going to numerology. So now they want to start a virus to kill people off. That's not healthy, which they did. Okay. Your first one was plant was begonias. So it's vitamin C. Consume these in moderation. Um, Genius plant. So yeah, that's one. I have to find another one on that, y'all. Then you got ginger. Benefits: aid digestion, reduces nausea, flu, common cold, natural oils. Um, what is that? General medicine, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, stress, free radicals, vomiting for chemotherapy related nausea, pregnancy related nausea, morning sickness. Uh, Ask your doctor if close to labor for people having a baby, so you won't have a miscarriage and stuff if you're pregnant or breastfeeding. Okay, and it's for losing weight. So be careful on that. Okay, and then reading that, they didn't tell you about the plants and stuff. They saying now you should have been researching for yourself, stuff like that. But people take their professionals' word as gold. But all it was money. It was all about position and keeping people separated with the color thing, so they won't know who they are. You know. Then you got the spider lily, and the spider lily blooms around cemeteries associated with death. Flower of the afterlife, growing hill, to be reincarnated used in funerals. Bloom represents summer, autumn. Legend says the scent brings back memories of the dead for one last time before they disappear when they cross forgotten river, lost long in abandonment and lost memories. And then saying about that, it's also edible and everything too. But there's a book of the dead. That's how you're supposed to die, and when you die, you're supposed to different lights and things and beings you're supposed to know the names of, and you're supposed to choose the right light. Otherwise, you come back as an animal, or come back, or something else happens, or you become a slave. Or nobody's telling us this stuff, y'all. You know, Magnolia plant relieve constipation, discomfort, monthly cycles, diffuse bruises and aroma therapy. Locket. Oh, sorry. Uh, Candy raw rose tastes good or whatever. So yeah, I'm not gonna read a lot about it, but cause I put it already on the other videos. Anti-cancer properties: olive oil. Treat rheumatoid arthritis. Antibacterial properties: stops uh what is that? Helicobacteria, bad bacteria, I guess. That gives stomach that lives on the stomach and causes stomach ulcers and cancers, brain and joints, and extra virgin. So now you have to find out for yourself. Okay, they have people like me and other people in place to start showing you and telling you it's time to start getting healthy. It's time to eat right. Okay, these people ain't playing with us. One friend, well, one reader, she was Ashera star goddess, Ashera. She was saying that maybe that she believed that they're sacrificing people that they're letting die with the virus and other things that aren't healthy. Maybe it's going to some type of being that requires your energy, you know. So who knows if that's true or not, you know? So yeah. So I'm gonna read y'all a little bit. I like Teal Swans of the Akashic Records explain. So in order to get to your knowledge of your information of the times you experience everything you have to leave the body, which is the 3D, because it is limited thought, kind of like in prison with Gaia, with gatekeepers all around watching your every move. So in order to get or escape, you have to meditate, find a quiet spot, which it might be hard. Well, not probably not hard for her, but she, you know what she mean. And I hold the crystals in my hand and close my eyes, put my house coat over my head, and make sure it was dark. Wardens like to keep you in chaos, nose, nosy, negative energy, negative in your brain, making negativity, especially in the brain, to send downloads of negativity to keep you in tune, like the jailhouse. Okay, I can't see my own words. But once you can escape, then you can meditate. I suggest taking a spiritual bath using incense, candles, being quite quiet, closing your eyes. It would help to know your blood type to so you can eat right. So when you know your blood type, you know what you need to eat. But you gotta eliminate meat, like Dr. Saber said. You have to be on a plant-based diet, and it has to be natural foods. Has to be electrical cell with all the nutrients in it. Not coming from the grocery stores because it's not. Okay, it's not. It don't have the nutrients. It's made from a laboratory. I wanted to know, is there a baron in charge of all of this, and or source that you are part of? Are we so used to help, or are we so used to help that the brain needs another source to keep with things? So I didn't know if I was thinking that because, like I said about Papa Legra, more on how to prepare your body. Blood type, bloodline will help because of the people that were before you, pulling on their strengths, beliefs, what they did. Then the plant based diet, not the meat, dairy, because of the weight of the holes in the body. You want to be head, so to speak. You want to be lightheaded, so to speak. You know, the meat and the dairy, all that makes you heavy. You eating all that foods make you heavy, so you want to be light with fruits and vegetables in order to be lightheaded, so you can be in the head like an air side. Okay. Tell about okay. Yeah, I told you about the movies. So yeah, uh, Teal Swan and other goddess. Okay, Mary. When you get ready and in a meditative state, you ask the universe, this is when I want to this is what I want to know, who you are, talk to in the universe. So you have to know the name, give gifts. You know, do I need to know the names of who I'm talking to, or just say first dimension, second dimension, third dimension? So you go in each dimension in order to find your stuff, your records, who you were, your family, what we have, what do we do, how many kids I have, whatever you need to know. Like paper, like Papa Legro, I was talking about that. I was thinking of the movie. Okay, Leonardo DiCaprio, I told y'all about that. Okay, so let me go to Infinite, what's his name? Infinity Waters. I like what he says too. Akachi Records holds everything that will or has happened. Everything is being recorded. So who or what is doing this? Like the Watchers they talk about. I seen them. Okay, I seen the Watchers one day. A portal was open in the sky. I was taking my daughter to school. It was still dark, and it was two Watchers at the top of the clouds, and the portal was open, so it was two at the bottom, and they were pushing like a body or something through the clouds, like, and they was going up like they was walking up some stairs. And then I kept praying because I didn't know what it was, and then all of a sudden it started closing up. So I guess they brought whatever it is, in there. Our database DNA and junk DNA is the Is this our true Akashic records? There is no beginning or end. World, he said there's world Akashic records. Every being on planet. So the ones who treating us like crap and controlling us, these lower entities, they gonna get their karma too, y'all. So don't worry about that. The Grand Library, that's what he called it. And then he said there's universal Akashic records, also recorded down. That's why I say those lower entities will get their karma too. We can change who we are and make new memories. We can change our whole birth chart. We can change everything. Go back and stop our karma and live a good life here. He said a man named Edgar Cayce house. He said the halls of records. Everything that happened on Earth. Don't accept what you see. This is how you got to be in order to go to that realm, go to that dimensions, and get your records. Don't accept what you see. Hear. Be open. Beyond the senses, the five senses. Use your imagination. More important than knowledge. People and um, businesses like Amazon, man run Amazon, he used the Akashic records. No junk food, eat right. Okay? When you are eating, you are reading. So the Mother Earth is feeding you knowledge when you eat her. Okay? When you eat right, you're getting information through the plants. Okay? From 0 to 7 years old, forming your mind. Keep childlike quality alive. Question everything. I don't know anything. Who am I? We have to learn to be present. Um, Let go of the past and past hurts. Those were only lessons, y'all. This will all happen to help you in your journey. Breathe from the base of your spine. So we got to learn how to breathe when we get ready to do this. Keep deep meditation. Got to meditate before you even get ready to do any of this. Learn how to breathe, meditate, eat right. The ethers get us to Akashic records. Okay, get rid of everything you have been taught. Be open for for this. Akashic records of your past lives. Go in nature to access Akashic records and plants, water. Okay, you can tap into it anytime. It's yours. Internet, Akashic records, old and new information. Internet is the same thing. Okay, everything exists, anything can happen. Keep learning. Music too can help frequencies to become the best of you. I like that what he was talking about. That's so good. Oh y'all, I'm gonna do a part two. Okay, I'll be right back.